movement, which is all very well.
Is it true that Tommy's getting £8,000 a month from him?
I couldn't tell you at this point because I've been out of it for so long. But at the moment, I think it's mainly a donations-based system. So I think
do you take the view that a lot of this has turned into a money-making machine?
Yes, well, it's almost like an entertainment industry, really, and it's constantly, begging for money for somewhat trivial things sometimes. And I think, here you are saying that you're a defender of the working class, and yet you're constantly asking the working class to put their hands in their pockets. And for what? They don't always see the results. Sometimes the campaigns that are run, they're not successful. And where does that money then go? I mean, I'm not happy about it. I think working class people have it bad enough as it is without having to spend their hard-earned money on, God knows what.
And you mentioned something about panto-journalism and, for effect. Speak to us about that process. How does that end up with money coming towards Tommy and what he wants to do with it?
Well, look, I mean, the fact is you do have far-left groups like Antifa who, their business is that they want to sort of destroy the opposition through violence. That is how they go about things. They call people fascists that aren't fascists. They call people racist that aren't necessarily racist. And, even if people are racist, I don't think that means that you should be able to attack them physically. I think there's that kind of argument there too. But yeah, people at the moment, because back in 2016, obviously, when Trump was elected and there was Brexit and everything just seemed a bit more crazy, there was this kind of trend for YouTube videos where people would go out and get attacked and then say, oh my God, look, you can't report on this because otherwise you're attacked. There's a kind of a, it's a bit victim-y. I've done it as well. Like, I'll hold my hands up and say that I've also done the whole, like, oh my God, I've been attacked. And yes, you have been attacked, but on the other hand, we need to be aware that there are now militant groups and maybe it's best to stay away from them. It's kind of going and trying to cause trouble and then complaining about it afterwards. And it's just putting yourself in the firing line and showing yourself as the victim, as opposed to explaining why these groups exist. As a journalist, you're supposed to be kind of out of the picture, whereas lots of these journalists...
When people load those sorts of videos up, that's where they get the clicks from and the money starts coming in.
Well, yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? So you say, oh my God, this has just happened, isn't it crazy, click here to help me fight my cause, something like that.